Did you know AI could soon be your personal gym coach? From robots on Mars to tech giants battling over immigration, this is X News Now, where the future hits first. In a bizarre twist, Vladimir Medinsky, Russia's top Ukraine negotiator, had some glowing words for former President Trump. Medinsky claimed Trump believes in God and wants to be a peacemaker and unifier. He praised Trump's national conservatism as entirely understandable. Whether these comments were calculated flattery or genuine admiration, they're sure to raise eyebrows given Trump's past coziness with Putin. Is Medinsky's praise of Trump sincere, or just Russian propaganda? Chaos erupted at Trump Tower as the NYPD hauled out dozens of protesters in zip ties after they stormed the iconic lobby. Police swarmed the scene, clearing the atrium amid tense moments as arrests piled up. While no injuries or damage were reported, the showdown highlights rising tensions around Trump's ongoing legal battles. Per Fox News, the protesters refused to budge, leading to the dramatic crackdown. Should protesters be allowed to occupy private buildings? Alphabet's self-driving car unit Waymo has yanked its fleet from downtown Los Angeles after 5 of its vehicles were torched amid escalating anti-ICE protests on Sunday night. Aerial footage showed the robotaxis engulfed in flames as chaos spread across the city. While Waymo claims the cars weren't intentionally targeted, the incident underscores the risks autonomous vehicles face during civil unrest. Businesses like Jordan Studio 23, T-Mobile, and Adidas were also looted as the Lapt struggled to respond quickly. Trump has now deployed 300 National Guard troops, though Newsom calls the move illegal. Should tech companies suspend operations during protests for safety? Amid the LA unrest, online chatter has swirled about Trump threatening to arrest Governor Newsom. But as a quick civics refresher, the president does not actually have that power. Arrests require law enforcement action based on probable cause and warrants from the judicial system. Even if Newsom broke the law, which is unproven, that's a matter for prosecutors and courts, not the president. Per the U.S. Constitution, this separation of powers is a core tenet of American democracy. Should the president have more power to enforce laws directly? A viral clip showed Minnesota State Rep. Kay Alliher declaring, "I am illegal in this country," sparking outrage until the full context emerged. Her was actually describing her family's journey as refugees from Laos after the Vietnam War, before becoming naturalized U.S. citizens. The edited clip omitted that crucial context. While her choice of words was clumsy, the incident shows how easily social media can distort reality without full facts. Should platforms do more to prevent edited clips from going viral? In a bid to give his AI assistant, Grok, a more dynamic personality, Elon Musk is reportedly putting it through some wild training scenarios. From debating the culture of future Mars colonies to strategizing for a zombie apocalypse, Grok is getting a crash course in out-of-the-box thinking. The training even covers superhero solutions for household disasters and DIY plumbing nightmares. It's all part of Musk's plan to make Grok engaging and unpredictable, a stark contrast to today's woke AI assistants. Would you want an AI assistant with such an eccentric personality? In an explosive threat, California Governor Gavin Newsom is floating the idea of a federal tax boycott after reports the Trump administration may cut funding to California schools over the state's sanctuary policies. Newsom argues that since California pays $80 billion more in federal taxes than it receives, it's time to cut that off. However, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent fired back, accusing Newsom of trying to defraud the American taxpayer. While California has long been a top donor state, due to its massive tax base, Newsom's remarks have stunned officials in D.C. Amid the escalating immigration battle, should states be able to withhold federal taxes over policy disputes? In a fiery statement, Governor Newsom accused President Trump of taking an unmistakable step toward authoritarianism by calling for Newsom's arrest over the LA unrest. Newsom declared, "This is a day I hoped I would never see in America," warning that such actions cross a dangerous line regardless of political affiliation. The stern rebuke comes as Trump doubled down on threats to arrest Newsom, saying, "I think it would be a great thing," amid their escalating feud over immigration enforcement. Is Trump's threat to arrest Newsom a real overstep or just political bluster? Your Apple Watch is getting a major glow-up with watchOS 26, and it's not just about looks. The new Workout Buddy uses Apple's AI to be your very own virtual fitness coach, cheering you on with motivational pep talks and recapping your sessions like an enthusiastic spin instructor. From tracking your mile times to syncing with your music tastes, this AI coach aims to make exercise more engaging. The update also brings a sleek, liquid glass design, smarter widgets, and intuitive gesture controls to easily dismiss calls or notifications with a flick of the wrist. Would an AI fitness coach actually motivate you to work out more? In the wake of high-profile immigration raids across Los Angeles, the suburb of Glendale has ended its nearly two-decade contract with ICE to house immigration detainees. The decision follows loud public backlash, despite Glendale insisting the deal complied with California's sanctuary state law. While supporters argued the local facility kept detainees closer to family and legal resources, protesters branded it a betrayal. Now, with no nearby holding centers, detainees may end up even farther from lawyers and loved ones, perhaps an unintended consequence of the move made for optics. Should cities cooperate with ICE to keep immigrant detainees closer to resources? In a muscular address, NATO Secretary General Rutte vowed the alliance will secure peace through strength, declaring, "We have the confidence, commitment, and courage to do whatever it takes to protect our way of life." Rutte's combative rhetoric, promising to make NATO stronger, fairer, and more lethal, comes amid rising tensions with Russia and China's military ambitions. With no second chances when it comes to security, the NATO chief's message signals the alliance's resolve to project overwhelming force if necessary. Is NATO's hardline stance the right approach, or could it escalate conflicts? The war of words between Trump and Newsom has escalated dramatically, with the former president calling for Newsom's arrest over the LA unrest. After Trump backed a threat by former ICE Director Tom Homan to arrest Newsom and Mayor Bass, Newsom defiantly responded, "Arrest me. Let's get it over with, tough guy." Trump then doubled down, saying Newsom has done a terrible job and arresting him would be a great thing. This comes as 2,000 National Guard troops were deployed to LA without Newsom's consent, a move he plans to challenge in court as violating state sovereignty. Legal experts note only courts, not presidents, can order a governor's arrest, setting up a potential constitutional crisis. From AI breakthroughs to geopolitical clashes, this episode packed a punch. Which story had your jaw on the floor? And will Trump actually try to arrest Newsom? Drop your wildest predictions below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell, because on X News Now, the future is always unfolding.